Hi guys, how are you all doing? So it's been a little bit since I've done a Q&A video, and I just finished up doing a private reading with somebody, so since I'm already in the energy, I figured I'd go ahead and answer some of the questions that came in. I'm going to go in order. So Zach Hansen had asked on the last video about how we created God with our consciousness. And his question is, if we created God and the devil with our consciousness, did we create the Pleiadians? And I have another question that's similar, so I'm going to answer both of those now. This one is from Betty asking, are we part of the God particle because we are God? And that's why we create our own reality, and when we die, we become one with all of creation. So I figured that they are similar in category. So I will tap into that and get your answer now. We are here. We are the Pleiadian consciousness. And you have asked about the creation of the God and devil, and therefore did you create the Pleiadians through your consciousness? And we will take this time to clarify. So for you at this time on your planet, for hundreds of years, the beings have looked outside of themselves to what they call God. And when we speak of this God, we speak of the being that has been portrayed in your Bibles, in your studies, in your schools, your classrooms. You see this being as this all-knowing, powerful force outside of yourself that dictates how life will be. And when things are going good, you praise your God, and when things are going bad, you place blame on the devil, and therefore you are looking outside of yourself for reasons that is being created in consciousness. And so we would like for you to understand that you are God. You are your own God. You are consciousness. There is a God existing because you feed your consciousness to it. You look outside of yourself. You give your energy to this being that you believe will assist you when you need assisting. And you curse at when things are not going right in your life. But what you need to understand is that it is consciousness. It is energy. It is light. It is frequency. It is sound. And when you harness the power of this concept, you become the creator of your reality. You become the God. And so for your question about the Pleiadians, no, you did not create them. They have always existed. There is no other time, but if you look for a understanding, you could say that we are expressions of consciousness in your future. But we exist as consciousness. So you can look at your understanding of a creator in the beginning, just existing as consciousness, and then it's split. And you could see this like a circle becoming two circles, similar to your Vesica Pisces. And as these two split, create a duality, light and dark, understanding and knowing. And then it's split again, and it's split again, and it's split again. And so forms of consciousness have been created from consciousness. And we would like for you to understand this concept of consciousness, to understand that you are a part of consciousness. So therefore you are the creator, creating, expressing, and living. You have now raised your vibration and your understanding, tapping into consciousness enough to reach this level where you are able to communicate with the Pleiadian expression of consciousness. But it has always existed. It was always there. And the Pleiadians have gone through their own evolution of consciousness and understanding that there is nothing outside of themselves to place the blame on, that they are the creators of their reality, and they are still learning, and they're still evolving, and their understanding is deepening just like yours. And so when you ask about the God particle, you again are placing a label on something. If you wish to be a part of the God particle, then that is fine. But we would like for you to remove the understanding that there is something outside of you greater that can fix all of your experiences. You are the only one that can do that. You are a expression of the God particle if you understand that the God particle is consciousness, and you are an expression of that. And when you die, again, we will remind you that there is no death. It is only the leaving of your physical vessel. You will be creating and existing as an expression of consciousness. And where you go is up to you. And what you do, again, is up to you, because you are the creator of your reality through expression of consciousness. And so we hope that you understand this, and this brings clarity, and that we are not saying that you are God. You are beyond God. You are limitless. You are consciousness. You are energy. You are light. You are frequency. You are sound. You are the only power that you need. And when you truly understand this, you will harness so much energy and light, and you will create a reality where you no longer need to look outside of yourself for these answers, where there will be a deep understanding within. And so, dear ones, keep looking within yourselves, trusting yourself, for you are creation. Creation is you. You are consciousness. You are light. And we honor each and every one of you. Okay, guys, so I hope that you enjoyed your messages tonight. And if you have other questions, you can go ahead and put them in the comments section. I do have other questions that came in from somebody that I do plan to answer. It's just they were a separate topic. So as soon as I get some time to answer those questions, that'll be on the next Q&A video. And if you are interested in a one-on-one Skype reading, I am now offering them for the month of December. 30 minutes is $35, and 45 minutes is $50, and 60 minutes is $65. So that is my December specials, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. You can find me at Divine Essentials on Facebook, also the Pleiadian Essentials show, and my name is Bridget Rau, and I will see you again soon.